of the engines were very depressed today. Sir Topham Hatt had a big announcement coming. Everyone was sure that he was going to announce the closure of the railway. Everyone was so quiet, just waiting for him to show up, except for James.
Oh god, I just know they're gonna scrap me first. My splendid red paint isn't good enough for this island.
James, what if we told you about racism?
I'm sorry, guys. I think I have an ego.
Then everyone heard an all-too-familiar whistle. Thomas pulled into Tidmouth Sheds, but he was very happy. He didn't look depressed at all.
Everybody! Sir Topham Hatt has a solution to the debt! We're not gonna be scrapped and thrown away!
As Thomas said that, Sir Topham Hatt stepped out of his cab and approached all of the engines.
Everybody, I have found the solution to this railway's debt problem. We will squish this debt into the ground, and we will no longer have financial problems ever again.
But sir, what's the solution? Did you take my suggestion?
I sure did. Oliver, bring them in!
Oliver then chuffed in, pushing 5 yellow tankers with a very strange symbol on them.
Everybody, these tankers are going to be used for a new nuclear power plant.
Toby then chuffed out of the shed. He was listening the whole time. He wasn't too pleased with this news.
What did you say? Nuclear power plant?
Yeah, nuclear power plant.
Is there a problem, Toby?
Sir, can I speak to you alone?
Sure, Toby. Everyone, get back to your work.
And so Thomas chuffed away, leaving Toby to talk with Sir Topham Hatt.
Sir, nuclear power is very dangerous, and the waste is very dangerous to transport. Are you sure about this?
Toby, you can't be scared of everything all the time. We have to do this to save the railway. No matter the danger.
This pissed off Toby to his core.
Well, sorry, I'm looking out for this island and its damn inhabitants. Well, this fucking sucks.
Hey Toby, isn't it amazing that we're all not gonna be scrapped and the railway can continue on?
At what cost, Henry? That new nuclear power plant is dangerous. It's gonna cause nothing but trouble.
Well, damn, if you feel so strongly about it, why don't you tell Sir Topham Hatt?
Oh, I did tell him. He didn't listen to a word I said. Just leave me alone, you pathetic Welsh coal addict.
And so Toby chuffed away, fuming with rage, just knowing that this power plant could cause nothing but trouble. Henry was feeling really hurt by his words, but he chose not to say anything, to be the bigger person. Later on, Thomas was assigned to pull a train of supplies to the nuclear power plant construction site. He hadn't seen the place before, but he was very interested to find out what it looked like. Okay, Thomas, you can do this. Just pull the trucks to the power plant and get out of there.
Stop holding back, you guys! This is important or you're all gonna be scrapped! Okay, sorry!
The trucks never heard Thomas snap at them before, especially not this aggressively, so that immediately put them in their place. The train was heavy. Thomas wondered what was in there that was needed for the power plant, but he was too angry to even ask, so he just pressed on, ignoring all of his own questions. Meanwhile, Toby was also on his way to the power plant. The tankers were full of something. He couldn't tell what, and nobody told him, but he just didn't question, for he too was also angry. God, I'm always put on stupid-ass truck duty.
Calm down, Thomas. We have to get there on time. Oh, shut up, driver! You're not the one who's hauling 200 tons of crap!
Thomas blew his whistle angrily. He'd never been this angry before. Stupid trucks for the stupid power plant, stupid debt, stupid everything.
Thomas, are you okay? I never seen you this angry before.
Shut the hell up, Toby! Go back to your shed!
Thomas's attitude really showed. This whole power plant thing really got to him.
Thomas isn't acting himself. Maybe he's also on power plant duty?
And so Toby chopped after Thomas, hoping that he would lead him to the power plant, but also to be able to comfort Thomas and make sure that he was okay. Soon they both arrived at the power plant, Thomas grunting with anger, and Toby still concerned for his friend.
Holy crap! That is a huge building!
What the hell are you looking at, Toby?
Holy crap!
There, over the two little engines, laid a very big building. Right in the middle of the countryside was the Sodor nuclear power plant. With 3 giant cooling towers, 4 powerful energy grids, 2 office buildings, and a shipping department building.
This place is enormous! Wait, Why did they build it in the middle of the countryside? It's kind of an eyesore here.
You know, I guess you're right, Toby. Even though this is meant to save the railway, it is kind of an eyesore, especially in the middle of the beautiful countryside. As soon as the job was done, the two engines set off to go find something else to do. Meanwhile, Edward was boarding a passenger train at Elsbridge Station. Thomas and Toby soon pulled in and decided to tell Edward about the power plant, as Edward had always appreciated the beautiful nature of Sodor. I'm assuming you guys are here about that power plant situation? Oh yeah, Edward, we just got back from that place. It's a huge eyesore.
Why did they have to build the power plant in the middle of the beautiful fields?
Toby groaned. I honestly don't know. When I said that we need to get with the times to save this railway, this isn't what I had in mind. I'm gonna give Sir Topham Hatt a piece of my mind later. And so Edward chuffed away.
Excuse me and my family came here to see the beautiful countryside and fields of Sodor, but that giant power plant is blocking the way, and it is very hard to hear with all that electric whining going on.
I'm terribly sorry, sir, but that power plant is necessary to pay off this railway's massive debt. Edward overheard the conversation between the people at Elsbridge, and it made him even more mad. How could they just put that giant eyesore in the middle of the beautiful countryside, which is what most people come to Sodor to experience? This power plant better be worth it. That area was my favorite spot of all of the nature on Sodor.
Took you long enough, Edward. What was with the holdup?
I'm sorry, Oliver, but I just found out that that nuclear power plant was built in the middle of the countryside. That's gonna completely ruin the tourism here on Sodor.
I know what you mean, Edward. I was assigned to be the main engine that takes away the nuclear waste from that power plant, so I have to be there almost every single day for the rest of the year.
Well, I look at it this way, Mr. Oliver. At least this way the railway won't shut down and we get to continue working together.
Ha! You always do find the positive in everything, don't you, Toad? See, Edward, why don't you look at things from Toad's point of view? At least we get to work together even longer now.
You know, I guess Toad has a point. I guess he is always looking at things backwards.
That's a good one, Mr. Edward.
And so Edward chuffed away. Although the power plant was an eyesore, he was at least glad that he'd get to do more work, and the railway would continue flourishing.
Alright, Toad, we gotta get some rest. Tomorrow they're activating the power plant, so we've got a lot of work to prepare for.
Yes, sir, Mr. Oliver, sir.